Hey folks, 13 here, and AM Redwood is right there.
Hello.
And this is episode 1 of an exciting project, Starbound Cybertron. What does that mean, Red?
We are gonna be completely decimating a planet to its core. Then we're gonna be replacing it with all metal.
That's right, our project is to remove everything on the planet except for the lava, and as we get down to the lava bed, we'll start coating it in a layer of metal, and then we're just going to build room after room after room, and we'll have glass towers that grow plants and all kinds of awesomeness. This is Starbound Cybertron. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share and enjoy. Alright folks, so here we are on the planet that we're going to turn into Cybertron. And we have characters that are maxed out. We have maxed out armor, weapons, digging equipment. We're all set for this journey. It's a really small planet. I could run around it pretty quickly. But for the rest of this episode 1 here is all going to be kind of montage stuff. In fact, I think this series is all going to be montage stuff. So we're going to check back in with you when we've found interesting stuff to show you. Alright folks, so we are mining at this point. We're mining down. We're clearing out the area for the tower. You'll see what that is once we get it up and running. And as we're mining, we were damaged, so I'm camping. And there's also water flooding through, and I think this is kind of hilarious. As I'm camping, this water keeps pouring over me and pouring off the cliff. Hey folks, so we're at the core. We made it to the core. Red beat me down here, so he laid a little bit of stuff already, a little foundation. And we're going to coat the core in the material he's putting down. Kind of looks like it's getting energy from the core or something. And then I'm going to continue the plunge mine so I can open up the area to build the tower. So, stay tuned. Alright folks, so I wanted to show you this from the ship. Let's warp down to the planet. I'll actually warp to home because I'm around a different planet right now. Here we are at Cybertron, and this is...
Banana mask.
Now, yes, banana mask. Red has the awesome banana mask there. So, this is the tower. This is the first tower. Eventually, when everything is removed from the planet, this won't be a corridor down to the core. It will be a tower up from the core. And it is a ways down. And then this is Red's hard work here. This is what he's been clearing out.
Ignore the burning fish up ahead.
Yes, ignore the burning fish.
I don't know.
That fish likes it. He actually does like it. Okay, so... Oh, can you do that right over the existing stone?
Oh no, that's background stone.
Oh, that's background stone. Okay. Cool. Well, right on, folks. So, we're going to keep building on the tower. I'm going to make a garden on the tower where you arrive.
I shall complete the circle.
Eventually, that will be the top of the tower. There'll be a garden at the top of the tower. Or actually, just below the top of the tower is where the garden's going to be. So we'll check back in when we have some progress done on that. Hey folks, here we are. I did more work than I meant to off camera. I mentioned I was going to make a garden. So before we just had the shaft for the... No, that's a scary monster I just heard. Before we just had the shaft for the tower, and now at the top of the tower we wanted to have a nice garden. So I built the garden. Here's some supports, and it's mostly just glass. We have some storage here for grown vegetables and whatnot. And then we're going to do our crafting for building the city. The beginning, this is our first factory. And this will move out of here eventually, and this whole bottom will become garden like the top. But for right now, it's the factory. The factory can be sealed off from the garden area, and we'll put a pixel refinery and some crafting tables in this side. Little yawn there, Red.
Yep.
We've been putting some time in on this project. And then,
I've been playing more.
oh yeah, yeah. I'll show you what Red's been doing. Red has had a boring job compared to mine. I feel a little bit bad about that. So anyway, pixel refinery crafting and stuff. And then on this side we have more growings of things. We have more stuff growing. Look at all those neon melons. So I'm going to harvest and replant pretty soon here, but I wanted to leave everything nice and beautiful for the video. And now we'll go down and see what Red's been working on. You remember the shaft. And the shaft has gotten a bit bigger.
You can now run all the way around, but you'll have to swim through the core.
Oh, I hit the ground a little bit harder than I meant. I'm going to open that all the way up. So now we have the core being sealed off by Red. And once the core is sealed off, we'll start removing all of the rock, all of the land, all of the background as we go. The background is probably the worst part because the background's everywhere. The land isn't everywhere, the rock isn't everywhere, the dirt isn't everywhere, but the background is everywhere. And we've got to remove all of that. We're actually causing a glitch by removing all of the background. You'll see a planet kind of flashing every once in a while, and that's a result of removing the background. And you can run all the way around the planet now, but we don't have the core done all the way around the planet. The only way to get this material is to pay for it. Oh.
Oh, you're not burning that much. You can actually run all the way across.
Oh yeah, I can not burn at all. I forgot. I'm awesome. I can defy gravity. Look at this, folks. So anyway, yeah, we gotta...
And then that's...
Oh, this is going to take some creative flight. I'm actually got some pretty awesome armor, too, so... And there's Red. Oh, Red, I'm burning. Okay, so... I'm going to keep walking as we talk. So we'll seal off the whole planet. We'll core it all off. We'll get all the background out. We'll get all the rock out. We're back to coring material here. And once we've done all that, we'll continue to build the city. I haven't really looked at any pictures of Cybertron, and we're not trying to get an exact replica of Cybertron. We're kind of inspired by Cybertron. So, unless the devs want to make us some Transformers, as soon as I can make my character transform into different things...
Actually, come over to me, because I can transform.
Well, you can transform into a mech.
And a ball.
And a ball. Yeah.
Ha.
When I can transform into a jet, that's when I start looking at, the plans for Cybertron itself, and I start getting concerned. For that matter, if we're making Cybertron, this might be Cybertron, version alpha, and not Cybertron version 7.0 that we know from the series. Oh, I forgot I put my swords down for the video. That's okay, I got a pretty powerful gun there. Alright folks, so that's the update, and the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to start building rooms off of the tower, not where the glass is, but between each glass section. I'm going to start making rooms to be the factory to be moved down, for living areas, for things... Oh, that was the glitch, that kind of flash that you saw there. For living areas to be put in. So that's what we're going to start working on next. And I'll probably shoot another little update once we get our first living section built in. Kind of at a halfway point. Between the... Sorry, a halfway point between the windows and the level. I was just kind of caught up in thought, thinking maybe I want the first actual section to be right here. And I want this to be kind of an open gap. And I have a reason for that I might get into later. We might plant a little garden, like a park area in there, in that gap. But we'll figure it out. Alright, see you folks in a few. Hey folks, so here we are. And a couple of small additions. I put lights at the top of the two towers. And I have started preparation for the factory. So if we look down here, Our first building thing I'm adding is going to be this simple little factory space. It's not going to be any bigger than another one of these on this side, and then I'll do some decoration and stuff. But we'll move our furnaces down there and pixel refineries and stuff. And if it ends up that we need more space, I'll probably move those out. But I'm considering kind of going up and diagonal and adding a little shape to the tower there. And then parallel with these supports right here, I'm going to run steel down as if it's, you know, maybe some kind of supporting or cabling or something, just to add some girth to the tower. No background behind that, though. And then in this space and in this space, we're going to put together a dining room over here and a kitchen over here. And then the garden space will actually have an eating space as well. And then down around here, we'll be putting in kind of a support level where we have a wizard spawner and a doctor spawner. We're going to spawn our stuff. And that's plans for the future. That's what we've got going so far. So when we check back in, expect to see that work underway. Hey folks, so here we are on the planet, and we've moved the stuff. We moved the factory stuff.
I'm now a magical banana.
Magical banana man. So we moved the storage stuff, the forges rather, and we started our factory. And here's the factory. If I can, the gravity bubble makes life difficult sometimes. So we can forge an awful lot of stuff at once, or smelt rather. We got all kinds of glass that's melted. Hey Red, can you start up these smelters again? And then we can, all these are pixel refiners. So if you put in ore, you get out money basically. So we got the ability to make money up above there, and the ability to transform ore into ingots and sand into glass. And then over here we can turn fiber into fabric, and we can make holiday stuff. Then we can make wiring and technology, which we will start applying soon when the building is a little more up and up. That's kind of last phase. And then basic crafting stuffs. So that's where we are here. And then Red's pet project is
done.
Approaching done here.
No, it's done.
Oh, it's done?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I wish I had speed boost. Oh, you know what? Is it the green one?
Yeah.
Cool. We have speed boost. Okay, so here we are speeding along. And this is the core of Cybertron, folks. This is the very core of the planet. This is where the Matrix will be held in the future, and all the important stuff. And right now we're laying the basic foundation. We have the first tower, and we will continue to make that tower a place that we, the construction crew... Uh-oh, our boost ran out. We slowed down, man. Come on. Drop another one of those. There we go. We need to get that wizard online. You buy those from the wizard. No kidding. You buy those from the wizard. 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 So anyway, this is the core. And we've got our restaurant started. We're going to get some nice modern furniture up there. Or cafeteria, rather. And our garden is cruising. Now we just need some living quarters and some personal space. And we need help. Anybody out there in the audience who likes Starbound, get a hold of us on Steam. Action Soup Studios is our group. You can get a hold of us through there. 13 and AM Redwood. And, you know, we'll make arrangements. We'll get you on the server with us. And we'll get you on episodes if you want. We encourage you to get your own channel going and get your own episodes going of this series from your own perspective. Collaboration rocks. And oh, I'm all out of speed boosts. So that's it. That's it for coring the planet. That's it for getting the garden set up and getting the factory set up. And we can't wait to do more of this. So, folks, this is it. The end of episode 1 of an exciting series for us. We really hope that you'll share it with friends. We really hope that you'll help us make it a success. And we really hope that you will help us build Cybertron. Get a hold of us on Steam, Action Soup Studios, 13 in binary with O's instead of zeros, AM Redwood, and communicate with us. We'll get you on the server. We'll get you working to make history here. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.